infused with the black and garlic, black sesame seed, and squid ink. So it's going to have that sweet, savory, and a hint of seafood flavor from the black and garlic and the squid ink. And then down below we have our green king. It's going to be a Italian fusion type ramen. Infused with the basil oil, garnished with Parmesan cheese and bacon. So imagine pesto pasta, ramen, good mix. All right?
That's amazing.
Which is like the most popular choice?
The popular will be the original or the red king. Okay.
How spicy is the red king?
The red king, I would say like a medium spice. It's not like a
I think I'm gonna do the
fire
red king.
type of spicy.
What's your favorite?
My personal favorite, I actually like the black king.
The black
because
king.
I love black and garlic, so I like that like sweet, savory, and then I can add spice to it, so it's kind of have that kick to kind of cut the heaviness of the
Gotcha.
ramen. Okay. Or sometimes I like my green kings as well. I low key I like pesto pasta. So if I craving for pesto, I like ramen. That would be a good mix. Okay. Last but not least is our veggie king. It's a cauliflower and dairy broth served with homemade hash brown with spinach and shiitake mushrooms. So that would be our vegetarian options. Okay. Ordering is very simple and straightforward. All you guys have to do is circle the king that you want on the top, and then for the first time guests, there's a checkbox here that's called for chef recommendations, and once you do that, all your selection will be down in the center. Okay. Or for the guests who are sensitive to salt or prefer lighter style ramen, we do recommend our guests to go with the light salt and light oil to start off with. Okay. Down below we have the different cuts of meat. We have the char siu, which is a pork shoulder loin, or the pork belly. Okay. And then green onions or cabbage. We have spice level 1 and level 2. Level 1 is more like a mild spice, and level 2 is like a medium spice. You can go all the way up to 10, but we definitely not recommend our guests to go past 5 or maybe 6. If you guys really like spicy, you can always ask for a chili powder inside.
What level would you say sriracha is?
I would say like
Just so I have like
4.
Sriracha's a 4?
Yeah, it's like a 4. Okay.
So I'm
So
gonna
I could go like a 6 or something.
Yeah. Okay. And then down below we have 2 types of noodle. We have the thin and the thick ones. They are both make fresh in house every day right in the shop here. So definitely guarantee freshness. So if you want to go for the very traditional, authentic Hakata style ramen, okay, it's a southern region part of Japan that's focused on the thinner noodles. You can go with that. Or want something a little more chewy, more al dente, similar to like a spaghetti consistency, you can go with the thick ones. Okay. Can't really go wrong with either, or just kind of based on your personal preferences. Okay. And then last thing is that our ramen does not come in an egg, so it's kind of a little bit different than the normal ramen joint that you go to. Our ramen does not come in an egg, so if you want to enjoy that, you can feel free to circle that down below. All the other add-ons, sides, drinks are down there.
Sweet. So based on his recommendations, I'm gonna go with the Black King, which has calamari ink. That's kind of interesting. Yeah. So we'll go with Black King. We'll go with normal.
He said light
char
on
siu.
salt.
Light on salt? No, I don't want light on salt. Green onions. We'll do normal spicy because I'm not trying to like get my sinuses all screwed up. The spiciness? Well, it's gonna make me it's gonna make my nose run.
You sneeze.
Thin. I'm gonna go with thick noodles. Right?
Thick noodles?
Thick or thin?
He said thin, I think.
No, he said thick.
No, he said
No, he said thick.
He said thin. He said thin.
He said thin? Alright, thin. I'll go with thin, firm. Alright, cool. Alright, and that's it, guys. No, you can go ahead. No, it's all good. Nice. Wait, you got the extra too?
Yeah,
What type of beer is that?
it's Japanese beer.
Does it just fall out?
No.
Perfect size.
You know?
Mind you, she's the only one in the family that doesn't look anything like
It's good. It tastes like.
It's like smooth and it's kind of sweet.
What would you compare it to? Like something.
I don't know. It's like it has like kind of like the consistency of Guinness, but it's like light,
so it's
like Bud Light though. It's like it's not tasty.
So right off of the bat, this has like a very potent smell. Do you smell like the seafoodness?
Yeah.
So
I like that though.
So guys,
Wait,
this
where's
is black because there is squid ink that is tinting the color. Look at that. Might be black. I'm kind of worried now. I was very excited to try the squid ink. Now I'm like skeptical. I'm actually worried. What?
I don't know. So,
Alright, so let's
how do you just do you mix this?
yeah. So you're actually supposed to use the chopstick and the spoon. Right? You pick up some noodle.
Oh, and then you mix it.
Yeah. And then you grind.
Wait, don't you want to mix the spice in first?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know if there's any proper way. Just like however you like it.
It's actually good.
Ready?
It's good.
Really? Wow, it smells a lot like seafood. What?
Yeah, hot sauce.
No, I meant like the actual bowl.
I think it's good. I like it. But then again, I like seafood.
I honestly think it's just the idea that I'm drinking squid ink. That's like freaking me out. We are now going to try. What is this called?
We were like, we love coffee, so we'll, like, what's the spice level of coffee? Because like a sip or something on there.
I definitely want
Pork belly.
spice on this.
This looks so good.
Yeah, because we wanted to see, we wanted to see,
I think the extra pork was a bit
we wanted to see how it compared to like,
It's really good.
and I did tacos or nothing.
How that is, guys.
It's like you taste the meat and the flavor of the meat, but it also has like some fishy taste to it. 'Cause that's squid ink. That's why it's black.
So you like it?
I think it's good
It's like literally,
because I love seafood.
0 to 10.
it's a store that all started with.
Let me just take one more.
You never heard of it? So you know,
I'll give it an 8. 8.5.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
8.5. It's really good.
what they do is they rent for those.
Alright, so if you guys look, the squid ink is really thick. I mean,
Wait, I don't know if that's the squid ink.
I think it is.
No,
Pretty
I
sure
don't
it is.
think
I
so.
just dropped it. Oops. That's the squid ink.
It's just like liver.
Well, it's congealed ink.
I don't think that's what it is.
What else would this be? This is, yeah, bro.
I don't know, I doubt it. It's weird. I don't think so.
But it has like this nice thickness to it, and I'm still like not getting over the idea that this is squid ink. Like, how do you even catch squid ink?
You scare it.
Squid ink is a defense mechanism.
Okay, so you scare it.
You scare it, and then it releases the ink into the water. But then, how do you concentrate the ink?
No, I don't think it necessarily has to be in the water. You could put it in like a bucket, I think. Without water. I don't
It's really good. I hate you. It's starting to really kick in the spice.
Mario? Larry got the spicy. Yo, why is your face red? What? Why is your face red?
Delicious.
No, why is your face red though?
Delicious.
Can you handle the spiciness?
No, delicious. That's what. It's
Alright, so final impressions. At first, the squid ink did like creep me out. It was a bit thick. Its viscosity was a bit thick, and it really had this. It had this like potent taste to it.
I thought it was good.
It made it.
It would just have.
But-
it
but-
made it smell weird.
It grew onto me. Yeah, it grew onto me. It did smell weird, but overall, you said it was an 8.
I think it's an 8.
I'm gonna give it a 7. But now we're about to get ice cream.